The doctor's hand shook. He never shook. I'd known him for years, always steady, methodical, almost robotic in the way he spoke. But when he saw my wife's results, his face went pale, as if the words on that paper had sucked the life from him. He glanced at me, then at her, then back at the sheet. "Take your kids and leave tonight," he said. I laughed, assuming it was some grim, morbid joke. But he didn't laugh. His eyes glistened, his voice cracked. "What do you mean?" I asked. He handed me the report, fingers trembling like fragile paper in the wind. "No time to explain," he whispered. "You'll understand when you see this." And before I could respond, he walked out. I opened the page. At first, the words were meaningless numbers, letters, scientific terms I recognized from old textbooks. Then one phrase struck me, sharp and precise: inconsistent genetic markers, parental mismatch. I read it twice, then once more. Silence filled the room. My wife was unnervingly calm. She reached for my hand, offering that practiced, controlling smile she always used to mask tension. "It must be a mistake," she murmured. "Labs can be wrong." But her pulse betrayed her, pounding violently under my fingertips. I stayed silent, nodding. On the drive home, she chatted about dinner, the kids, anything to distract from the truth. Her voice filled the car, but her eyes never left the road, like clinging to it kept her alive. Those words, parental mismatch, replayed in my mind, slicing deeper each time. Mismatch. The doctor hadn't said which child, but I already knew. I didn't confront her yet. I watched. Every morning, every gesture, every tiny detail became a study. How she flinched when blood tests came up. How she avoided eye contact when I played with the kids. I told myself I was imagining it, but lies have texture, and once felt, they cannot be forgotten. Quietly, I arranged a private test, a simple swab for both children, for me. I sent it away. 2 days later, she noticed my distance. "Just tired," I said. She kissed me, whispered "I love you." The words felt heavy, too heavy for something that should float. At night, I lay awake, watching her breathe. Each rise and fall felt like a countdown. When the results arrived, I opened them alone in the garage. My daughter, mine. My son, not mine. The paper slipped from my hand. I stared at the cracked concrete floor, tracing timelines that split apart beneath me. That evening, she made dinner, laughed with the kids, set the table as if nothing had changed. I sat across, the report folded neatly by my plate. "Do you remember the doctor's office?" I asked. She paused, then smiled. "Of course." "Do you remember what he said?" Her gaze flicked to the paper, then back to me. She didn't touch it at first, just stayed as if it were alive, venomous. When she finally opened it, I watched her color drain, heartbeat by heartbeat. "No," she whispered. "No, this can't be." "Don't lie," I said, calm, controlled. "His not mine." Days came. Excuses followed, the usual guilt script. She claimed a single mistake, a moment of weakness. But her eyes told the truth. It wasn't a mistake. It was history, etched in blood. I didn't shout. I didn't break anything. I let her feel the weight of understanding. "I'm not taking the kids tonight," I said. "You are," she whispered, confused. "I called your lover," I said quietly. "He'll meet you outside. He knows the truth now, too." Her breath caught. "You didn't." "Oh, I did," I said. "He deserved to know which child carries his blood." Panic and realization flickered across her face. Both her worlds had collided perfectly, irreparably. "Pack your things," I said. "Both of you." Silence stretched until it broke her. She begged. I said nothing. I wasn't cruel. I was precise. That is true revenge, precision disguised as mercy. They left before sunrise. The house was unnaturally still. Even the walls seemed to breathe easier. I sat at the kitchen table, staring at the faint outline of her plate. No rage, no grief, just quiet. My daughter wandered in, rubbing her eyes. "Where's Mom?" "Gone," I said simply. She nodded, too young to understand. I looked at the blood test one last time. Ink smudged where her tears had touched it. I folded it, slid it into the drawer. Some truths shouldn't be destroyed. They are reminders, warnings. I locked it, and for the first time in years, I felt nothing at all. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more gripping stories.